Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video, this is sort of the last part of the little tattoo mini series that's been happening. I promise after this there won't be any more tattoo videos. But what I wanted to do is just take you through the whole process and just talk through what's happening. Because I know there are many people out there who are considering getting tattoos done, but haven't got them done yet just because they're not sure of the process and they haven't seen it in action before. And that's just what I want to talk you through here, just so everyone knows what's happening and everything. Maybe it might help you decide on getting your tattoo. So of course, as mentioned in the original tattoo video, which I will link in the description, we went to K1's Ink, and of course I have been there before because when my mate Jaden got his done, I went to watch him get it done, so I already knew about the process and everything, and I already knew exactly what was happening, which is why I wasn't as anxious as many people would be. But yeah, I just wanted to take you guys through the process for any of you out there that are considering getting tattoos done. Okay, so to start off with, I was handed a form which you pretty much just have to put all your details into, you know, your name, your email, your phone number, your address. Also you have to put in if you have any medical conditions, any allergies, all of that kind of thing, just so they know for safety reasons if you're actually able to get the tattoo or not. So next up was where you choose the placement of your tattoo pretty much. I knew I wanted it on my arm, into like the upper part of my arm, and as you'll see in the video, like he didn't get it right originally. So you've just got to make sure this is on your body for the rest of your life. So you've got to make sure it's exactly where you want it to be, because at the end of the day, you know, it's not hassle to get it moved around or anything. So just make sure it's exactly where you want it, so that you won't regret it when the final product is done. So what you're seeing right here is a pain chart, or a pain scale. It pretty much just shows you what the pain is on different places of your body. So the green areas are the least painful places and the red are the most painful places. Pretty self-explanatory. So yeah, as you can see where I got mine on my upper arm is one of the least painful places, but if you go for other places, so like your chest or your head, they're a bit more painful, so just consider that. So this is where the stencil gets printed out. This is just so they can have a guideline on your skin for when they're actually doing the tattoo itself, to make sure they're getting it right and everything. So yeah, just once again, make sure it's the right size and everything, and it looks exactly how you want to. So at this point, they were just cleaning and shaving my skin. This is just so they've got a nice place to do the tattoo and apply the stencil and everything, because it needs to be nice and clean, and it needs to be a nice flat surface so they can apply it properly. All they were cleaning it with was water, as far as I'm aware. There was probably some soap within it as well, just to make sure it's nice and clean. It was quite cold, but nothing painful or anything. You don't have to worry about that just yet. This is the part where the stencil was applied. So as you can see, it's just like a regular temporary tattoo. You can think of it as that. You know, the tattoos where you just put the thing on your skin and you wet it. It just applies like that. And once again, it's just so they can see the placement and everything. Make sure it is in the right place on your body, because this is where the final tattoo is going to be. So make sure it looks right and it's in the right place and everything. Because as you can see, when it peels off, that's the place where the tattoo is going to be. So whilst waiting for the stencil to dry and to be ready, this is where the ink is put into the pen that they used to tattoo with. There's a whole range of inks to choose from and a whole range of colours. There were so many. It might be different depending on what tattoo parlour you go to. Like the one I was at, there were so many different options, so you just need to make sure you get the perfect one. Okay, so this is where I was seated in the chair, getting ready to get the tattoo done. Make sure you're in a nice comfortable position. Of course the position won't be ideal for you, but it's mainly just so the tattooist can, you know, get it on in an easy way, where he won't struggle or move too much or anything. Of course, make sure you're not in a position where it's straining on you too much, or you might feel the need to move around or anything, because if you move too much when you're getting the tattoo done, of course, it's not going to end up how you want it to look. And just before he started, he put some Vaseline on as well, which of course didn't hurt. But this is where the tattoo started. It wasn't really too painful. Of course, there's a little bit of pain. It just felt like a pinching of the skin, really. And as you saw from the pain chart earlier, some places are a lot more painful than others, so just consider that when you're getting yours done. But yeah, despite some of the faces I'm making, the pain really wasn't too bad for me. As you can see, there are bright lights shining, just so the tattooist can see exactly what he's doing. It will be completely different depending on the parlour that you go to. But the thing I really liked about K1's is that it's completely private, so no one else is there. and I just felt more comfortable this way. And as I mentioned in the original video, this is where my mate Jaden got his done as well. So I had already seen the process. We thought the tattoo was done here, but there were a few bits that he needed to go over, so we just did that quickly. But be prepared, because even when you think it's finished, it still might need a bit of retouching and that kind of thing. So just be prepared. There we go. So the tattoo is just ending here. It didn't take as long as I thought it would. It only took about half an hour in total. But of course mine was quite small, and once again, depending on how big your tattoo is or colours and all of that kind of stuff, it will take a completely different length of time. There's no like set time to get a tattoo done. And then it gets wrapped up. Then it gets wrapped up in cling film just to protect it. After the cling film is removed, the tattoo is cleaned just to make sure it's nice and sanitary and everything. It's completely wiped down, and this is where you can see the final product. Of course, it still won't look exactly how it will look like when it's completely healed. And once again, the tattoo artist will suggest a way of healing it and a way of keeping it safe and everything. All tattoo artists suggest something completely different, so it's really up to you to do your research and decide how you want to keep it safe and everything. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope it maybe helped you out a little bit. As mentioned, there are many people out there who are considering getting tattoos done, so I just hope this helps you make your decision. So yeah guys, thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe as well, and I'll see you guys in the next one.